So today we're checking out a laptop that's trying to be everything at once. A productivity machine, a tablet, a content creation device, and honestly, it gets surprisingly close. This is the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5/16-inch 2-in-1, and after spending some time with it, I can already tell why this thing is getting so much attention. First impressions, this laptop looks clean. Storm gray finish, minimalist design, smooth edges, and a pretty premium feel for something that's not trying to destroy your wallet. It doesn't scream gaming laptop, it doesn't scream business machine either. It sits perfectly in that middle ground where it looks modern enough for students, creators, office setups, basically everyone. And then there's the size. 16 inches sounds huge for a 2-in-1, but Lenovo somehow made it work. The extra screen real estate actually makes a big difference. Whether you're editing photos, multitasking with multiple windows, watching movies, or just browsing, that larger display feels immersive immediately. Now the display itself is one of the highlights here. You're getting a 2.5K IPS touchscreen panel, and honestly it looks sharp. Colors pop, text is crisp, viewing angles are solid, and because it's touchscreen, it becomes way more interactive than a traditional laptop. You can flip it into tent mode for movies, tablet mode for browsing, presentation mode for work meetings. It's flexible in the most literal way possible. And yes, the hinge actually feels strong. That matters because on a lot of cheaper 2-in-1 laptops, the hinge can feel loose or cheap after a while. Here it feels sturdy and smooth. You can open it with confidence, rotate it around, and it still feels premium. Performance-wise, this thing is packing Intel's Core i7-1255U processor paired with 16GB of RAM and a massive 1TB SSD. So in normal human language, this means it's fast. Really fast for everyday workloads. Chrome tabs? No problem. Video calls while editing documents and streaming music? Easy. Light photo editing, multitasking, productivity apps. This laptop handles all of it comfortably. And the SSD makes a huge difference too. Apps launch quickly, Windows boots almost instantly, and transferring files feels snappy. Once you get used to SSD speeds, going back to slower storage feels painful. Now obviously this isn't a hardcore gaming laptop with a giant GPU inside, but for casual gaming and cloud gaming, it's actually decent. Intel's integrated graphics have improved a lot over the years. So lighter games run fine, and streaming services like Xbox Cloud Gaming work really well on a screen this size. Keyboard experience is another thing Lenovo usually gets right, and this one is no exception. The backlit keyboard feels comfortable, spacious, and quiet. Typing for long periods doesn't feel cramped, which is super important if you're writing essays, emails, scripts, or working remotely. The Fingerprint Reader is also one of those little quality-of-life features that quickly becomes essential. Open the lid, tap once, and you're in. No passwords, no waiting around. It's fast, simple, and secure. Battery life here is pretty respectable too. You can comfortably get through a full day of productivity work depending on your brightness and workload. And because this uses Intel's efficient U-series processor, it balances performance and battery life pretty well. Another underrated feature is the touchscreen responsiveness. Sometimes touchscreen laptops feel laggy or delayed, but this one feels smooth. Swiping through pages, zooming into photos, navigating windows, it all feels natural. If you're someone who likes drawing, taking notes, or interacting directly with the screen, that flexibility becomes super useful. Now let's talk about the overall experience because that's really what matters. This laptop feels balanced, and that's actually harder to achieve than people think. Some laptops focus only on performance and ignore portability. Others look good but feel slow. Some have amazing displays but terrible keyboards. This one avoids most of those compromises. You're getting a premium-looking 2-in-1 design, a large high-resolution touchscreen, strong multitasking performance, solid battery life, good security features, and enough storage to basically forget external drives exist for a while. And honestly, for students, creators, office users, or even someone looking for one device that can handle almost everything, this makes a lot of sense. The included 32GB hot-face USB card is also a nice extra because you immediately get additional portable storage out of the box. That's useful for backups, media files, school projects, pretty much anything. What surprised me most is how versatile this laptop feels day to day. You can use it traditionally at a desk, flip it around for media consumption, carry it into meetings, or just relax with it on the couch like a giant tablet. That flexibility genuinely changes how often you use the device. And that's the thing about good tech. The best products are the ones that quietly fit into your life without creating friction. This Lenovo laptop feels like one of those products. So if you're looking for a powerful 2-in-1 laptop with a premium design, large touchscreen, fast performance, and enough flexibility to handle work, entertainment, and creativity all in one package, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5 definitely deserves attention. And yeah, this might quietly be one of the smartest laptop buys right now. Hi guys, if you want to buy this Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5 16-inch 2-in-1 laptop, then please visit the link provided in the description.